So here's a pretty crazy story. This whole journey's been crazy, but when Miss Eve first went to the hospital around 10 days old, and they did the emergency exploratory surgery on her, when she came out of surgery and I was waiting for her, she went into cardiac arrest, and they drew the curtain so I couldn't see her, and it was really hard because I didn't know if those were her last moments. So the whole time while one doctor's talking to me, just trying to get my mind off of everything else, which isn't possible, there was another doctor who was saving Miss Eve's life while she was in cardiac arrest, because we didn't know if she was going to pull through this. And this is the first time her life was saved, because she's been through so much and she's still going through so much. But I could hear this doctor, and he was very stern, very loud, and but he was keeping everybody in check. You need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And he ultimately stabilized Eve, and I will never forget him. And he was there to come talk to me once he got her stabilized. He came around the curtain and he talked to me, and he told me exactly what was going on. And I was just in awe of this man, because he literally just saved my daughter right there in front of me. So I was in awe, and like when I saw him, I felt so relieved, and he was so calm, and he was able to explain what had happened, why she went into cardiac arrest, and how sick she was going to get, and if we didn't know she was going to pull through. But I'll never forget him. He was the first doctor that really saved Miss Eve, because she had been through so much, and this is the first time she had been saved. But I'll never forget this guy, and I always remembered his name, and I always wanted to see him again. And I hate how I say all the time, so I'm trying to work on that. But I wanted to see him again, and I didn't. And the one time we were at the hospital, Eve was getting a blood transfusion, and there he was, way down the hall. He was all the way at the other end of the hall, and it was only the back of his head I could see, and I just knew it was him right away, and I screamed his name, and he turned around, he came over, and it was like seeing a movie star, because when you meet someone who actually saved your child's life, it is life-changing. So he came around, he talked to me, and I told him, I was like, thank you, I never got to see you again. And he knew exactly who she was. He remembered her. After all these children that he's saved in his career, he remembered us. So my dream now is to get a hold of him and bring Miss Eve to meet him one day, so that he just knows how much he's impacted our family, because this guy has just stuck with me. And I didn't see him again after that day when he saved her life, until when I saw him from in the hallway. So I'm hoping that one day I can contact him and he can actually meet her, because that would be absolutely amazing. And to all the doctors that saved Miss Eve's life and that are still looking after her right now as she continues on this journey, as well as Ella, we love them all.